Simplify rational expressions. Simplify and state restrictions. We have two questions here. One is 2x minus 10 divided by 5 minus x. The other one is 3a square minus 6a divided by 4 minus 2a. You can pause the video, solve, and then look into my suggestions. Well, the steps are, first let us factor, right? Let's factor both numerator and denominator. Well, denominator is already in the factored form. The numerator we can take 2 common. So if I take 2 common, I'm left with x minus 5. In the denominator, we have 5 minus x. Now we do have a very similar looking factor in both numerator and denominator, and this can be cancelled out, right? It's better to write this as negative of 2. So if I take negative outside, it becomes 5 minus x. Do you see that? And in denominator also, I have 5 minus x. Since there is a common factor in both numerator and denominator, it can be cancelled out, right? So we can cancel out. Cancelling means if I divide 5 minus x by 5 minus x, I get 1. You see that? And 1 times anything is that thing. So that thing here is minus 2. So what I get here is minus 2. But at this time, I have to write the restriction also, which is, since I cancel out of this factor, which included restriction, that is, x is not equal to 5. You see that? 5 we get from the factor which was cancelled out. Do you see that? Now remember one thing. Whenever you're trying to state restrictions, that means what value will make denominator 0. That value forms the restriction, right? So we could actually calculate restrictions separately also. But when we solve by factoring, it is kind of clear. Once you have the expression in factored form, you can equate denominator to 0 and write down the restriction. Here, the denominator was 5 minus x, right? So from there, you get the restriction. Or else, you can find restrictions by writing it separately. So say restrictions are that denominator cannot be 0. That means 5 minus x is not equal to 0. That means that x is not equal to 5, right? I mean, x is not equal to 5. So that is the restriction, correct? So we get our solution, that is 2x minus 10 divided by 5 minus x is indeed equals to minus 2. And the restriction is that x is not equal to 5, correct? Now let's follow the same process for part B. 3a square minus 6a divided by 4 minus 2a. 3a is a common factor in the numerator. So let's factor it out. We get 3a, and when we divide 3a square by 3a, what do we get? We get a minus 6a divided by 3a is 2. So a minus 2 is the numerator. In the denominator, we can take 2 as a common factor. So if I take 2, I get 2 minus a as factored form of the denominator. Now we have factor a minus 2 and 2 minus a. We could write a negative value of this. So let me take negative common. So then I get 2 minus a in the numerator, which is same as the factor in the denominator. Note a minus 2 is same as minus of 2 minus a, right? Now we can cancel out the common factors and write the simplified form, which is minus 3a over 2. At this time, since we cancelled, we have to write restrictions also. The restrictions are all the values of a which could make denominator 0. The a value is 2, right? So we say a is not equal to 2 is the restriction for the given rational expression, right? So here also, when we write the expression as equal to minus 3a by 2, we should write a is not equal to 2. So the restriction is that a is not equal to 2, right? Or we can write our answer as the simplified form of the given expression is minus 3a over 2, and the restriction is that a is not equal to 2, right? So that is our answer. I hope the process is clear. Thank you.